Good morning, everyone. This is Carla T with Why Not Me with Carla T. I'm sorry, I actually just started and it actually ended. I don't know what happened. But anyway, good morning. Today is Friday, so I thought about that when I woke up and was on my Facebook, seeing a couple of people was like, TGIF, thank God it's Friday. That's true. And another great thing about Fridays on top of it is actually if you're getting paid. If it's payday, even makes it even more exciting. So I just want to say good morning, happy Friday to everyone. But I wanted to talk about today's number 5. I'm sorry, I was doing a challenge this week by Michelle Ship, and it was to do 5 videos Monday through Friday. So this is my day number 5. So I woke up and I was actually pretty excited about finishing up and completing my challenge doing the 5 Facebook Lives. So I'm pretty excited about that. Anyway, I wanted to talk about what everybody's probably excited about today, Friday, meaning how it makes you feel, happiness. So today's topic was what makes you happy. And I'm actually just kind of doing a recap and just wanted to speak with you all today about a couple of days ago. I follow a guy called Darren Darren Daily that I listen to after I read my Bible, do my Bible study every morning. It's something actually that sets my tone. But anyway, this is what we're going to talk about today. And I actually was listening to it, I think about 2 days ago. And I said it's something I actually want to do for Friday. Because like I said, most people, everybody's excited and Friday that it's just Friday, you know, the weekend's here. So I wanted to talk about that today and go over his video with you today. The first thing was what makes you happy. Most of us think, he said in that video, most of us think we know what makes us happy, but we're actually wrong. Meaning if you actually ask some people what makes them happy, some people actually can give you an answer, and some people can't give you an answer. And usually the answer that people give, they actually think that is true, but they're wrong. They don't even realize what they're saying is they're wrong. That's not actually what makes them happy. But we're going to go over some things. I wanted to go over some things with you this morning when I was watching the video of my Darren Daily and what he actually went over. He went over, I believe it was 3 different things. And number 1 was postponing happiness, which I know I'm definitely guilty of. I've done that in the past. When he says, in other words, an example, when I finish maybe school, when I finish this big project or this contract, then I'll be happy. But he said, you know, not to do that, because really in reality, you postponing your happiness. And he said happiness isn't something you acquire in the future. Either you're happy now or you're not. Meaning, once again, something I was talking about a video I did yesterday about embracing every day and just waking up every day. And it's a choice, really. If you're waiting for something big to happen, he said, in your life, then happiness never arrives, which he had a great point. In other words, if you're sitting around saying, well, wait till I finish school, wait till I finish this, if I land this big contract, this project, then I'll actually be happy. I've actually had, like I said, myself, I remember some years ago, I was speaking with my significant other, and, you know, that was a subject, a topic we were talking about. And I was just like, well, you know, if we ever get to the point where, and that's actually, we was friends before we even started dating. So, you know, if we ever get to the point where we can't make each other happy, we need to go our separate ways. And that had been, I would say, more than 12 plus years ago. And here it is now. And I'm really realizing that, in other words, is what Darren was saying, happiness is not about someone else making us happy. It comes from within. So he's definitely right about that. So in other words, is choose to wake up to be happy every day. It means find something every day to be happy about. I don't care if you're just waking up and you're smiling, you're happy. Like a lot of people, like I said, happy today because today's Friday. But to wake up saying, I woke up, that's something to be happy about that a lot of us, including myself, is guilty of that, how you say we take for granted. And that's, like I said, every day. Number 2, he says, spending time making other people happy. And I know we're definitely all guilty of that. And sometimes I actually had, in my past person when I was speaking to, and that's what he said that like when he gave the opposite sex gave someone something, it, you know, watching their, I guess, response is what actually made him happy. So in other words, what makes him happy was making other people happy. And don't get me wrong, I understand that, completely get that. But like you said, it's something that definitely comes from within. And maybe actually that's his happiness. It's what when he woke up every day, that's what made him happy. I guess, like I said, as long as he was making somebody's happy, that's where his happiness came from. And actually, what you're doing every day, that's that is his happiness, and it does come from within if he was doing it every day. But Darren was saying also in the video, it's early on. It's something early on that we actually programmed by, like he said, and I didn't even think about this either, about like with parents is something like a lot of times so you can remember when you was younger. If you had those type of parents, in the same example, you have a father or mother, somebody that was like a doctor or nurse, well, they would probably be happy if that's maybe something that you would do, follow in their footsteps, become a doctor or a nurse. But say like after you get older, or as you getting older, you realize it's really not my happiness. That's my parents' happiness, not something I want to do. So it's really, really important to pay attention to what makes you happy. He said early on it could be to peers, your social culture, who people you hang out with. Hollywood, definitely, TV, listening to music, commercials. In other words, I think I talked about that a little bit about yesterday, about believing in yourself and loving yourself. That comes from, like you said, not watching TV or Hollywood, or listening to certain music and saying that I'm not going to be happy because I don't look like that person. That person is an actor, actress in Hollywood, or singer or whatever. And it says, whose ideas of success are you living out? Was and number two, spending time making other people happy, which is wrong, is what he was saying. That he was saying, whose idea of success are you living out, meaning happiness? Are you actually living out your happiness? Or are you actually living out someone else's happiness? And you are in denial of fooling yourself and saying that's actually what makes you happy. You know, something to think about. Number three, he said contrast is an illusion. The contrast of it is an illusion. Comparing yourself to others. It was something I believe I touched base with yesterday as well. Comparing yourself to others, saying like, well, that person is successful. I won't be happy until I actually reach success like that person, whether it's in your business or your personal life, or you comparing to yourself to anybody in life and saying, okay, I won't be happy in life until I actually reach where that person is at. And that's something he was saying he definitely did do. And he said happiness isn't derived from the outside. I want to repeat that. Happiness isn't derived from the outside. Exactly what I just was talking about, meaning outside or other people. You're watching other people, comparing yourself, or spending time not doing what makes you happy, trying to make some money else happy. It is only derived from within. Happiness is a state of mind. Happiness is choosing to live happy, meaning we have a choice every day. All of us do. All of us get 24 hours. So we actually have a choice to choose how we're going to live out that 24 hours. Okay, choose to be happy, choose to be sad, choose to be mad. We all actually have a choice. And like he said, it comes from within. He said that what was important to him that made him realize about the state of mind of being happiness is to focus on gratitude, which is true when you think about it. Focus on what you have in life right now and all that you are right now, meaning even if you're not where you want to be in life. And that's a lot of us, and that's okay. But we still have a choice to be happy. In other words, so meaning if you're not where we want to be in life, it sounds like that's a goal. It sounds like a goal to me. So in other words, what are you doing? As I go all the way back to my January video, baby steps. But what are you doing every day, weekly, monthly, yearly to get to that goal? But don't say, I'm not going to be happy until I reach that goal, until I get there. No, you can. It makes me think of that book also, that the video by Joyce Meyers, Enjoy Your Journey. Same thing what Joyce was saying. You have a choice every day to live, even if you're working on a goal you're trying to reach. And even after you reach that goal, you don't say, okay, now I'm going to be happy. But after that, I got another goal and I'm not going to be happy till I reach that goal. No, embrace every day. Like Joyce said, enjoy your journey. And like Darren was saying, focus on the gratitude, meaning every day that you wake up and you see another 24 hours, find something to be happy about every day. If just within waking up makes you happy. Actually, we all should be happy for that. And a lot of us, like I said, take that for granted too. And we really shouldn't. In reality, to be serious, we really shouldn't. We really should be thankful for that. And he said that is where happiness is born. In other words, if you appreciate where you at right now in life, even if it's not where you want to be, if you appreciate it, then happiness, where happiness is born, meaning every day that you wake up, you can choose, you can be happy, even if it's where you not want to be in life. So I want you to just do a recap real quick and go over with you all. What makes you happy is the title of today. And like I said, I was just going over what Daring Daily is. It's a daily motivational inspiration video I listen to every day after I do my Bible study. And number one was, he was saying, don't postpone happiness. Wake up and choose to live happy every day. Find something to be happy about every day. Don't postpone it. Don't wait till something happens in your life to be happy. Number two, spending time making other people happy. Or like you said, if you're watching TV or listening to music or comparing yourself to others, he says, stop doing that. Remember, where you at is your own personal journey, and you can choose to wake up every day and be happy. Okay, it's a choice. And number three, he was saying, it's an illusion comparing yourself to others, the contrast of it. In other words, don't be comparing yourself to others. That would actually rob you of your happiness too. In other words, is if you think about it, you will actually be living in a state of mind every day of being unhappy if you choose to do that. Saying, okay, I'm not where I want to be, where that person's at is where I want to be. So in the meanwhile, you're not actually embracing that day, and you're losing out on your happiness to enjoy it every day. So just try to remember to stay focused on that. That was a recap. Like I said, once again, happy Friday to everyone. Happy weekend. This was my last video, so yay. Baby steps on my challenge. I am proud of myself. Let's see, I can pat myself on the back. Baby steps. This is what I'm talking about. I will be back tomorrow on my regular weekly Facebook challenge. I actually have a weekly, I started it last week, Saturday, weekly question, healthcare, Facebook Live, healthcare challenge questions, and I'm sorry. But anyway, I'll actually be back tomorrow, so I'll actually put out an announcement. So come join me. I'll have a question, and of course, whoever answers first in the comments, actually, I'll be sending them out a free gift. So I actually started, that's something I just implemented last week. I'll be doing every Saturday. I will send out a notification or an announcement maybe 15 minutes before I actually go live. I do see if anybody joins me live and if anyone answers, and if not, even if they're watching the replay and somebody gets the correct answers, okay? So until next time, which is tomorrow, take care of yourself. Wishing you and yours peace, joy, and happiness, okay? Have a great Friday and great weekend, everybody. Bye.